Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.
MP in the house.
Fans live for games like this one.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And, Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Young is out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. MP against Suggs. And the basket by MP. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Craig, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Carter pulls it in. Here's Orlando now. Suggs looking around. Wagner finds Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Hot shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Offensive rebound.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. Incredible defender, who's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he sinks the second. Here's Suggs. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
On its way from Young for 2. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Here's MP. Pass to Wiggins. Lets the three fly, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Green. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Young against Suggs. And here's Carter. The three ball. Green with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach.
We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Bucket is good. MP's got 12.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Green with the screen on Suggs. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Green. Banchero against Green. And it's Banchero missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here's Young from the arc. No good. Dismiss, number 4 in 10 shots. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Suggs. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Green. On a heel, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Young's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Caldwell Pope. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 6. And the second quarter will get underway. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Buddy Hield, Podziemski out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Looney in at the center position. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Banchero. You can't get that one. Warriors leading by 8. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Like the pass to Anthony. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Hornets was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Isaac with some nice D. The Magic trail by 13. Steps back. Black kicks to Isaac. Hits the jumper in space. Isaac's got his first points in this one.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch?
The Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And hello, everybody.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes him the heavy favorite now. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings? That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. There's Wagner with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got 7 points.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Green with a screen on Suggs. MP converting the tough bucket.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Suggs passes to Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Young, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 27.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Wiggins. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. On its way from Young for 2. Jackson Davis finds Young. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. Inside, here's Wagner. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
MP's shot is good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Magic trail by 19. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day.
because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Green. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. And the three ball is good.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Launches a three, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Hield. MP's got 38 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Suggs against Young. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Anthony's shot is off. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Wagner wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP up top. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 46 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Isaac, once again off the mark, Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you...
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Black. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. MP's checked in for the Warriors. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Moses Moody is out there with Looney. And it's Young, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero, defended by Looney. Banchero passes to Suggs. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Young up top. He's covered by Banchero. MP, good.
The game comes so easily to MP. He plays well beyond his years on offense.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wagner on the wing, defended by Moody. Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Moses Moody.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. And a wide open look for MP. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 56 points in the game.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. MP, good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and